Hello there folks, it's Ernie John here, and today we are continuing on with part 2 of Shining Radiance Refrain. Where we last left off, we escaped the prison. And this is the evil
Your Highness, this
princess,
is expected.
I guess.
Had I been made aware of your arrival, I would have mustered the troops for inspection.
I'm not here to inspect your men.
I see. Then to what do we owe the honor?
Yes, this man doesn't look shady whatsoever.
How long have military operations in Alfheim gone on now, Georg? 9 years? 9 years to see the Emperor's, my father's will done. And somehow, victory yet eludes us.
Well, I mean, when you're dealing with people with magical instruments, things might take a while.
The Emperor wishes to convey his impatience. He desires results. To that end, I come bearing the burden of command. By the Emperor's will, the invasion of Alfheim continues under my supreme authority. Your Beowulf now obeys me. I'll hear objections.
I have none, Your Highness. We of Beowulf, the Knight Sanguine, have thus far failed in delivering our Emperor his conquest. If His Majesty has seen fit to grant us a second chance, though undeserving, we humbly accept.
Enough then. Let's not speak of apologies and humility. Instead, let us speak of plans.
Yes, let us.
As I transition into my new role as commander, I admit confusion on a matter I'd like explained. This boy, the alleged bearer of the Shining Dragon, I reviewed all your compiled intelligence, and yet, not one report in the lot mentioned the dragon at all. Not even in passing. Explain this to me.
We judge that information unfit to be reported on, Your Highness.
Not worth reporting? Surely I misheard. The mightiest of his kin, a legend amongst even other dragons. You mean to tell me the discovery of the Shining Dragon himself doesn't even deserve a footnote?
You know, it's like, Shining Dragon himself is in all caps. I think maybe what they should have done was have her shout it a bit, although that might have been, like, a bit overreact. That might have been a bit overacting. Who knows? There might have been a take where she actually did do that, but they decided to go for the more subtle approach, I guess. Interesting to think about.
Perhaps it's best I let the man I assigned to it explain. Joachim?
Yohim? That's how you pronounce it? Yohim?
Yes, a perfectly understandable query.
Yohim,
We heard rumors
you
the
are
child possessed the
suspicious.
Shining Dragon, so we acquired him, yes. We've since spent a great deal of time observing his growth, but sadly we were unable to detect the Shining Dragon's energy signature. He still was able to channel pure dragon energy on his own, however. I was in the midst of running tests for that at the time.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully it's clear why we chose as we did. The official reports are reserved for confirmed, verified intelligence only.
I see. I'll remember your discretion as I conduct my new duties.
How old is this princess? What is she? 16?
Still, the Shining Dragon.
And she's
Can this
lifting that
power of
lance
mine
like it's
tame
nothing.
even you, I wonder?
Hey, we talking about the Shining Dragon in here? Like the special mythical one? Is he really all that?
Zest, you're late. Care to explain yourself? And show some respect. I'll not tolerate your lip in the presence of Her Highness.
Already crawling up my back, Georg? I'm not gonna be rude. Promise.
This dude looks... Is this Kaneki cosplaying? Kaneki, is that you?
Hey, Hey, Princess. You brought your Draco Machina with you, right? So between them and the Shining Dragon, who do you think is stronger, huh?
Between the Shining Dragon and my 3 spears? I cannot say. He fled before any true test of strength could be had. But the spears have already communed with me on this matter. They prescribe caution in dealing with him. Nothing more.
I see. So he might actually be fun to play around with, is what you're saying. Like if your big, fancy Machina aren't up to snuff.
Zest, I told you to mind your tongue.
What? Just calling it like I see it?
Zest!
Fine, fine, I'll just go. Later.
How is he able to keep this guy under control?
Georg, who was that man?
Oh, Zest. Yes, my strongest lieutenant. Strongest of all the Knights Sanguine, in fact.
I see.
Less fortunately, he has a certain temperament. As his captain, I regret to report his mood swings are difficult to work around.
Difficult is a nice way of putting it.
I thought I felt a measure of power in him. If he's as unruly as you say, that is misfortunate. Well, no matter. I have concluded my business here for the day. We'll continue planning on the morrow.
I guess they mean the same thing. It's just a bit... The music just cut out there for a second, or is that because I was talking?
Thy will be done, Highness. Before you go, though, Beatrice?
Standing by, sir.
I couldn't help but notice you didn't bring your retainers, Highness. Please, I would have you employ Beatrice instead. You'll find her capable.
My name is Beatrice. It will, of course, be my pleasure to serve your highness.
A bender of shadow? How fascinating. Very well, Beatrice. You may accompany me for the duration.
Thy will be done.
With me, then. Let's be off.
Let me guess, before you start. Don't leave her side for even a moment, and make sure her every need is seen to. Something like that?
Something like that.
Ooh, how suspicious. He couldn't be thinking about betraying the Empire, would he? Isn't this just a lovely city?
Does it still hurt? You're safe now. I promise.
What's going on?
Hey, no moving! Stop! You'll reopen your wounds!
I see. I'm having a dream, which means this is back then.
Please! I know it hurts, but I can't
Thousands of
move.
years ago.
Oh, no, no, no! If you're in that much pain... Oh, I know! I'll cast a spell to numb the pain, alright? Just hold still a moment longer. Here goes. Ready?
Again,
That's right.
look at
I
his
remember
horn.
now.
It's a
That
sword.
girl, That girl. Her name, why can't I remember?
Oh, Your Radiance. You're awake.
Where?
You're in Marga, Your Radiance, the royal capital of Astoria.
I see. And you're, Kirika, right?
Kirika Toa Alma of Welland. I'm also known as the Diva Magica. Please, call me Kirika, Your Radiance.
Alright, Kirika. Nice to meet you. Diva like a singer, right? That song before. Just what is a Diva Magica?
You see, diva actually refers to the WWE wrestlers. That wasn't a good joke.
Oh,
Let's move on.
originally we were translators, I suppose. Divas once acted as bridges between men and dragons, communicating will and whim. When dragons still roamed the world, there was peace. They spoke to us, taught us, sang to us in their ancient rune songs. Though the dragons are gone now, and the skies over Alfheim are empty, we divas still play the songs in remembrance. A new Diva Magica begins training from a very early age, not just to master rune songs, but draconic lore, historical texts. That's how it was for me anyway. I applied myself to my training, but it always felt off, empty. But then I met you, Your Radiance.
Lady, we met yesterday. It hasn't even been a full 24 hours yet.
I always knew
Chill.
you'd return to us. That's why I've been studying, playing my heart out, and now you're really here. My apologies, Your Radiance. I allowed zeal to overcome me. Please, if I may serve you in any capacity, only say so.
Okay. Kirika, you know I'm not actually the Shining Dragon, right? My name is...
I understand, Master Yuma. Perhaps not in fleshly form, but in spirit, you are the Shining Dragon.
Okay, I'm the Shining Dragon. We'll go with that. Honestly, I'm just glad to have someone looking after me.
Obtain Kirika's trait, Dragon Believer.
Good morning, Kirika. How's he doing? Oh, he's awake? Mom! Mom!
And that was Primula. Her mother Emma runs this place. The Seagull Inn, I should say.
Mom, look!
Oh my, good to see your eyes open, dear. You gave us quite the fright when you wouldn't wake up, you know.
I did?
Like a
Thank you for
Minnesotan
looking after
accent
me,
in there?
ma'am.
You gave us quite a fright, don't you know?
Breakfast is ready, so why don't you come down and put something in your stomach? Oh, and the princess is here. Best not make her wait.
The princess?
In time, Your Radiance. I think you'll understand after you two have spoken.
Hey, good morning. You had a rough night. Were you able to rest up? What's wrong? You seem confused.
She said I was supposed to be meeting a princess down here, so does that mean...
Oh, for the love of... Hey, Emma. I told you not to call me princess in town.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry, dear.
Plot twist, she was a princess as well. So, yeah, that scene, the fight scene was basically two princesses from different kingdoms fighting each other.
Hold on. You're... No way. You're a princess?
What, like it's that hard to believe? Here, why don't you let me introduce myself? Sonia Blanche, Crown Princess of Astoria and firstborn to the royal family. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Yuma Ilvern, Your Highness. It's a profound honor to meet you.
Hey, nuh-uh. None of that. No highnesses. Just call me Sonia, okay?
Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat.
You got it, but what's the Crown Princess kicking around a regular old inn for?
Well, excuse us for being regular and old. We're the top inn in the city, thank you. And we've even got Dragoneers staying here.
You're the only inn in the city.
Easy now, Primula. But she's right.
You
I
have
live here as the
a
Dragoneer's
monopoly.
caretaker.
That's not fair.
Dragoneers. That's what Excella and Kirika are, right? Are you a Dragoneer too?
No, not personally. It's more like I'm in training to become one. Something like that, anyway. So, Yuma, weird question, but can we talk about your plans from here on? Your future?
What college do you want to go to, Yuma? Have you thought about your future career options?
Sonia, I think it would be better if the king explained. We should escort his radiance to the castle before anything else.
You're right. Can you come with us for a bit, Yuma?
I'm a little uneasy about all this royalty stuff, but it's not like I can refuse the people seeing to my every need. Okay, wherever you want to go, point the way.
I mean, sure you can, Yuma. It depends if you want to be a dick about it. Royal Audience Chamber.
Welcome, Sir Yuma. I am Albert, King of Astoria. Thank you for making the journey to my humble hall.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come, Sir Yuma. No need to be so stiff. Actually, if I may call you simply Yuma?
Sure, that's fine, sir.
Very good. Now, Yuma, I'm sure you have some guesses as to why you're here.
The Shining Dragon, right?
Then we're all on the same page. That's the short version, yes. However, let me first assure you of your freedom in this hall. Unlike the Empire, I have no intention of holding you against your will. You alone will choose whether to lend us your aid, and you alone will decide what shape that aid takes. That being said, if I may be so presumptuous, I would ask you for a particular kind of aid. The Shining Dragons, if it's yours to give. For nearly a decade now, Astoria has slowly bent and buckled under the Empire's boot heel. We're locked in a bad stalemate, to be frank with you. Marga's fortifications have seen that it remains standing for now, but we cannot place our faith in the walls forever. Then there are refugees fleeing occupied lands, and the poor souls left behind. They are my subjects, and I their king. I am duty-bound to protect them.
I understand. I've seen the Empire do some terrible things out there.
I mean, have you? You kind of been stuck in that prison. Unless there were like other test subjects with you.
When I was at Galritz, I saw cruelty. All kinds of inhumane experiments.
So there were other prisoners besides you in there. And Sonia just kind of left them behind because you were the most important one. Kind of sucks for them.
Will you help us? With the Shining Dragon's power, Alfheim could be free of Imperial influence.
Well, Imperial influence to a certain extent. I'm sure you as a king have your own Imperial influence. Just, you know, not the Empire's Imperial influence, am I right?
I want to stop them too, I really do. But I can't use the Shining Dragon's power to do it. It's too...
To what? It's not like he's evil. He helped me and Kirika, remember?
No, not evil.
Ugh, then make a decision, why don't you? What does his power even mean to you, huh?
Oh, gee, lady. When you know the struggle of a voice in your head telling you to transform into a giant dragon, maybe you understand the struggle. Now, it's so far in the story, we don't know what exactly terrifies him about the dragon's power. We just know Yuma doesn't really care for it that much.
Well...
Answer me! This is all about you, so why don't you say something?
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
If you've come this far just to clam up, ugh! I don't understand you.
You can't understand him.
Sonia, enough. Yuma can hardly make his own decisions when you lay the pressure on so thick.
What? No, I didn't mean... No, I'm sorry, Yuma. None of that was right of me to say. Please excuse my display. You know I don't mean to embarrass you in your own hall, Father. And Yuma, can you forgive me? I know you have your reasons, so if you don't want to use your power...
No, it's okay. I should be the one apologizing.
In the end, the fault lies with
Doesn't
me, I
even
think.
matter.
You did, after all, just escape from Imperial prison. Perhaps I was wrong to push for answers when you've been left with only questions. Shall we take a break for now?
I mean, come on, Yuma.
Moment to think with clear
Your
heads
shirt's not even
do us
buttoned
all
up all the way. Come on, man, you gotta take better care of yourself.
You are dismissed, Yuma.
And that collar,
Please,
man.
take whatever time you need. See the city, and return with your decision once you've made it. Fair?
Yes, if you say so, Your Majesty.
Sorry about that. I can be short-tempered sometimes. About the Shining Dragon. It's really up to you. Okay, but what about the war with the Empire? Oh, don't worry about that. We finally gained it. You know, it's just thousands of people dying. Hey, don't make that face. Oh, I know. I'll show you around the city, Yuma. Show me around, huh? That would be great. I've never been to such a big city before, so I'd like to check it out. Good. Let's go. Marga is a flourishing coastal city, and Astonia's capital. It's home to many people, and the king's castle rests at the center. You can make use of the facilities here and interact with the citizens. Story icons. Things that can be examined, like citizens of Marga, sometimes have a story icon displayed on them. To move the main events forward, look at the exclamation icon.
Hello there.
Search points. You can collect many things in Alfheim. Try examining the shining search points. You might find something that will help you on your journey.
All right.
Welcome.
Come and see. Hey, you there. The one who looks like a bean sprout. Eat our vegetables and become muscular. And here's the search point.
Yes!
Oh, look at the dog. Although, I'm not gonna lie, the dog's model kind of looks like it should be from PS2. Yeah, I think this game came out in the, not like this version of the game. I think the game came out in like the mid-2000s? Like late 2000s? I'll have to look up the official date of release. Oh, we got ourselves a save point.
Oh, hi.
Let's talk to the Switch. Hi, you want something? Hey. Nice lot. This is Yuma. He's a new friend. I'm showing him around the city. Hey, new guy. Charmed? Nice to meet you. you want something, I'll sell it. You better have money though. Lacella's shop. Lacella travels the world as a merchant, buying and selling items. You need gold to buy items. Gold can be obtained by defeating monsters and selling items. Make sure to prepare for your journey when traveling around Alpine. She may look unfriendly, but she's not a bad person. You can buy a lot of useful stuff here. Let's go. See you later, Lacella. Sure. Later. Shop icons. Characters who own shops or facilities have shop icons on them. Talk to them and make use of their services.
Good day.
Selections, and affection. Sometimes when you are conversing with your friends, a selection will appear for you to choose how you will reply. Depending on your selection, the affection of your companion will change. You should think about their personality and behaviors when applying. Letting time run out is also an option. Your companion's affection changes during events with them, as well as battles. Get close to your characters. Get close to the characters you like. Your radiance. Is there something you require of me? Nothing really, I just wanted to know. I see. You would speak with me despite not meaning anything. This is no great honor. There is no great honor for me. There is no greater honor. If you do require anything of me, please do not hesitate to ask. Oh, sweet, we got it. Let's invite.
My apologies.
I apologize. I am not sure I understand. So.
Yes!
Did you
Another cheer, Kirika. What does this 12-year-old want? Rapple? Oh, Sonia. You want me to whip something up? No, not today. I'm here to introduce the newest resident of Seagull Inn. This is Yuma. Well, the name's Rapple. I'm an alchemist. Nice to meet you. Likewise, but what's an alchemist? Wait, you don't even know what alchemy is? Fine. Listen up, alchemy's real useful. You can make everything from military weapons to day-to-day supplies, for instance. Rapple's Workshop. You can use materials at Rapple's Workshop to synthesize items and aspect pieces. With item synthesis, he will create potions and materials that will be useful to you on your journey. With aspect synthesis, he will create aspect pieces that will come in handy in battle. So as long as you can bring me the materials, I can make anything you need. Okay, thanks for that. You're the honest type, huh? I like you. You can have this. Obtain vital. What's this? It's really pretty. That's an aspect piece. It gives you an aspect, and, well, let's just say it can make you powerful in all kinds of ways. Try sticking that on your weapon. I'll try it, thanks. Giggles. Come on, let's keep going. See you, Rapple. Oh, Sonia, wait a sec. When you get back into the Seagull Inn, tell Primula you forgot your change last time. Don't be so oblivious. I'll hold on to it for you, so please swing by and pick it up. Huh? Oh, okay, I'll tell her. Every word. Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. See you later, Rapple. And then she much all the major sites. Are you tired, Yuma? A little. I've never seen such a bustling city. Yet, it's the capital of Astoria, so you can get just about anything you need here. Thus far, we've been able to hold off the Empire, so residents of the city have been able to live here in peace. Alright, let's return to the Seagull Inn and rest.
Just a pinch of... Oops.
Luckily, the inn is right over here.
Oh, welcome back. There's someone here to see you.
Another person? You gotta be kidding.
Uncle Burrows, this is the boy I was talking about.
Ah, about time. You're our dragon boy.
My lord, look at that mustache. I'm jealous.
The king filled me in. Call me Burrows. How are you holding up?
Hi. It's,
Also,
nice to meet you.
he sounds like Steve Bloom. Is that Steve Bloom?
Oh, forgive me, Yuma. I should have mentioned. This is Burrows, captain of the Knights of Astoria and an old family friend. Captain, if you're making a visit to the Seagull, that must mean you've got work for the Dragoneers, right?
Right you are, my lady. A hunting contract. Seems something big is out terrorizing folk beyond the walls.
What, a monster? More than your knights can handle if you're asking for a Dragoneer to deal with it.
Well, the Knights of Astoria... See, we've got our hands full with something else right now, so...
I see. By all means then, let's petition the Dragoneers.
Hey, Sonia.
All
Brought the
two of you.
Dragoneers besides Kirika staying here, right?
3 of them all told, yeah. Kirika and 2 others all use the Seagull Inn as their base of operations.
Quaint, that was quaint.
And when the throne doesn't have official contracts to offer, they go around assisting the people of Marga instead. There's not a soul in Marga who can't tell you a story about a stout-hearted Dragoneer. You can always rely on them. Astoria owes generations of peace and comfort to their protection. By playing their harmonics, they can channel special magic and perform feats far beyond other people. All to keep the peace, of course.
Harmonics? Is that what you call those instrument weapon things Kirika and Excella were using?
Mm-hmm. Long ago, the shining dragon inside you gifted them to the ancients so they could protect themselves. There are supposedly 7 harmonic armaments in all, 3 of which are here in Astoria. The elves of Welland have another 3, and the last one's in the care of that imperial princess.
Welland.
I wonder if
Isn't
we're
that
gonna see all 7.
Land? What's she doing fighting for Astoria instead?
Well, Astoria and Wellentine relations are peaceful. The elves' ancestors lived here a long time ago, so we've been allies for generations.
Obtain Sonia's trait, Dragoneer Caretaker.
At any rate, I should go and see about this something big. You stay here where it's safe, Yuma.
You're going all by yourself?
I can't just demand a Dragoneer's time without doing any scouting first now, can I? It's my duty to aid them in my father's place, you know.
Be that as it may, my lady. Maybe take Yuma with you all the same, just to be safe.
What? Me?
Yeah, you. Don't bring up a problem if you're not gonna solve it.
Don't worry, Captain Burrows. It's just a scouting op. You don't have to be so protective. Emma, could you make Yuma some tea? I'll be back before it's cold.
It better be Yorkshire tea, because if it's Yorkshire tea, he'll be nigh unstoppable. Especially if it's Yorkshire tea gold.
My lady, wait! And she's gone. Emma, why didn't you stop her? Now I have to figure my plans out all over again.
Plans? What in the world are you talking about?
Burrows' plan to dominate the world.
Nothing. Yeah, I didn't say a thing. Now, how to fix this? Hey, Yuma! Little coward, are you letting the princess totter off into danger all on her own?
What are you doing, maggot?
Huh? But she said she was just scouting.
Come on, you can get more drill sergeant on this. Come on.
No excuses. Get after her right now, boy. Hop 2.
Wait, why? Why do I have to do this?
Insert Full Metal Jacket quote.
I do as he says, Your Radiance. Sir Burroughs is a very stubborn man. Arguing will only make him grumpier.
Fine, I'll go.
Allow me to accompany you, Your Radiance. If we hurry, we should be able to catch up before Sonia reaches the gates.
Well, ain't that just nice of you? Oh, Yuma. Would you hold on a moment? Sure, what's wrong? You're heading to Wendula Grasslands, aren't you? There's a lot of monsters there, so be careful. If you get tired, come back to the Seagull Inn and rest anytime, okay? Yes, if we return to the Seagull Inn. Yuma and the party will stay at the Seagull Inn. The party's HP and MP can be restored by talking to Emma and resting. Make sure to rest often. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Then, your Radiance, let us go after Sonia. Just be careful, you two. Quest memos. You can open up the quest memo by pressing R2. The quest memo has notes about quests that you have accepted and their status. Traits and bonds. Traits are quirks and characteristics of each character. You can change them in the bond diagram menu. Characters next to each other on the bond diagram will form different bonds depending on the combination of their traits. The type of bond and its strength greatly affects the radiance that will occur during battle. Set up the traits the way you like and create your own bond diagram. You can read the tutorials at Seagull Inn at any time. Okay, and with that we're going to call it a part. Tune in next time for part 3 when we go help Sonia out dealing with the monster.